This is a moment in history when history is changing. History is in transition. Which way will Pakistan go? Would it continue to be a lapdog of Yankee imperialism? Is that what the leadership of the Pakistan Armed Forces want? Is it going to continue to be a slave state? Is that what the leadership of the Pakistan Armed Forces want? Is that what the political parties want, including the so-called Islamic political party? Do you want to continue on that road? Because that is the implication of doing what you're doing at this time. This band of people have ganged up together to try to remove a government in Pakistan. What's new? This is the kind of rubbish that you had from day one when Pakistan was born, because it was born in the model of the Republic of Turkey, complete with territorial sovereignty and national anthem and national flag and parliament and political parties and so on. The model of Turkey. This is post-Ottoman Turkey. So from the day Pakistan was born, we are accustomed to this rubbish. But those who have no fidelity to the Quran, those who have forgotten the Quran, those who have forgotten the Sunnah, they now live imitating the most godless civilization the world has ever known. They don't know it, I know it. Modern Western civilization created by Dajjal to fulfill Dajjal's missions. This is modern Western civilization. Power in the hands of Gog and Magog. This is modern Western civilization. And they imitate them blindly. You will push Russia and push Russia and push Russia until the war takes place, but you are the one to blame for it. This new world order which is coming into being, I have understood the Quran. Of course, the Darul Uloom will never agree with me. These institutions of Islamic learning called the Darul Uloom, even Jamiatul Azhar, they have the classical model of Islamic scholarship, the traditional model of Islamic scholarship, and they will never change. But Surah Al-Kahf of the Quran has directed me to another model of scholarship, and I follow that one. Are you listening to me in Pakistan? All of you in Pakistan who honor and respect the Iqbal, forget your religious party to which you are aligned. Forget whether you are Sindhi or Punjabi or Balochi or this or that or the other. If you honor and respect Dr. Iqbal, remember what is the most important thing he left behind. He called for a reconstruction of religious thought in Islam. And no Darul Uloom in Pakistan can deliver, not now or not ever, never. That I have come to the conclusion, Surah Al-Kahf of the Quran is the preeminent surah of the Quran explaining the modern age. And in Surah Al-Kahf of the Quran, Allah speaks of Zulkarnain and about two karns, not two horns. One karn, one generation, one epoch, one era, one time, already passed. It is there in the Quran. A second one to come. And when the second one comes, I have explained it already. You have to look in the region of Ainun Hamia, a body of water which is dark and murky. That's why it's called the Black Sea. When you see power emerging in the region of the Black Sea, and that power rests on the foundations of faith, and that power is resisting the oppressor, and that power is being used to liberate the oppressed, as the oppressed in Donbass, those who have eyes and cannot see, they have ears and cannot hear, they have hearts and yet do not understand. They're just like cattle. They have no recollection that there was oppression in Donbass. They don't care for that. They're people who've lost the capacity to think. All that they're capable of doing is making nasty comments. And they don't know it, but you know it. NATO is the world's biggest oppressor today. Resisting the oppressor, liberating the oppressed, then I recognize And you, my students, we recognize, but they will never recognize that this is the second current of Karnaim. And so we are now, it's a game changer. We are now at a turning point in history. Is this the time to gang up against Imran Kahn? Have you no sense in your stupid heads? Huh?
As-salatu was-salam, 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 salamullah, salatu was-salam,